The apocalypse has just begun on the public Lifesteal SMP, and there are now hundreds of kill-hungry players seeking to end the server. But if I wanted to win this insane event, I needed to find a way to kill all of these players. But before that, I needed to find a way to get out of this predicament. You see, I was trying to sell the only netherite ingot I had for 50 million coins. But the next time I was on the server, it was completely gone. Where is my netherite? What? I lost 50 million! What do I even do? In all honesty, there was nothing I could do about the lost 50 million coins. But since I still had 56 levels and also a set of unenchanted diamond armor, I quickly got to work enchanting it all. Once I finished enchanting all of my armor, I quickly got to work brewing potions so I could head over to the jungle chamber. Bye, little loadout. The jungle chamber was one of the many structures on the server, and the loot inside would be necessary if I wanted any chance to survive this end of the world event. The only issue with that was that usually there were very deadly players camping these areas, so I had to be extremely careful if I wanted to keep all the loot I just got. And before I even got a chance to enter the temple, one of these players had found me. Is he shielded yet? Oh, that's why. Oh, wait, nope. From what I could tell, these players had custom enchantments on their weapons that dealt insane amounts of damage. So if I fought them, I had to be extremely careful. I want the 1v1, not the 3v1. This is fun. The players were now fighting some new people. Even though running away would have been the safest decision, I decided to stay and hope that one of the players would die and I could get their loot. Oh, wow. Wow. They're on me. One of these swords dealt 4 hearts of damage on their first hit in an attack. Whatever that enchant is insane. Which I think is actually insane. That's unfortunate. These enchants are just insane. They're insane. They're insane. Like, hidden, like 5 hearts in 1 hit. What can I do by that? What can I do about 5 hearts a hit? Like, what enchant is that? Tell me what enchant that is. Oh my gosh. If you couldn't tell, I was very upset. Oh my gosh. But things would only get worse from here somehow. Alright. Because when I decided to teleport to a new area to have a fresh start, this happened. I don't have any other options. How unlucky can I be? How unlucky can I be? Like, I spawned in the middle of nowhere, and there's already a guy chasing me. This is just funny. This is just funny. How stupid this is. Wow. Somehow, I had ran into a player in full diamond armor, and if I wanted to keep my 9th heart, I had to escape this player at all costs. Oh no. No, please, no, please, no, please. No, please. Please! You're kidding! You're kidding! Ow! How? That is so unlucky! Oh my gosh! At this point in time, surviving the event felt impossible, let alone surviving until the event started. I didn't really have much to do, so I just set out to the world to explore. Until I found a base that I could maybe raid.
hold up, this is so raidable. But I just don't have stuff. Give me a second.
After purchasing a little bit of gear, it was time to try and raid this thing.
Okay.
But if you couldn't tell by my voice, my morale was pretty low, so I didn't really have high hopes that this would go well.
This is the moment of truth. If they have anything actually enchanted. If they come back, at least. I'm dead. Because look at me, I'm in this. Uh-oh.
I had now seen a name tag through the wall, which meant one of the players was back at the base.
No, please keep placing blocks. That's really gonna save you. This is I have 8 hearts, diamond armor unenchanted, a couple strength pots, but that's really it.
The players were now breaking the drill, and at any moment they'd be in this tunnel.
Uh-oh. They can have it. Oh gosh. Oh no. That's what I thought would happen.
In order to raid this base, I needed to place down my claim chest somewhere nearby.
I'll just keep going.
But after doing that, this is the state I was in.
I can't play the server. I can't.
If my hopes seemed bleak earlier for surviving till the end of the world event, they were even worse now, considering I was only at 7 hearts. But the next time I logged on the server, I decided that something had to change, once and for all.
Okay.
After grabbing a random skeleton spawner I had and purchasing some unenchanted diamond armor, I set out to make a base somewhere on the server. But what I didn't know was that I would run into something that would completely change everything.
What?
This seemed to be some sort of old mega base that was abandoned that had literal wardens defending it.
I think this was like some huge base. Strength bots. Oh wow.
In the heart of the base was a little claim beacon,
Is it beacon for some reason?
but the chests surrounding the area were very, very stacked.
Holy. Holy.
After breaking the beacon and replacing it with my own claim chest, I now had complete ownership of this entire base. And it was now time for me to sort through all of the abandoned materials.
That is insane. It's like a double chest full of almost maxed out armor sets. This is perfect.
After finishing moving the loot, it was time to work on an old plan of mine. As I mentioned earlier, this server has a lot of custom structures, and by going into these structures completely invisible, hopefully no players would be able to see me, allowing me to go in, get the loot, and get out completely undetected. With this plan in mind, I traveled to the most dangerous structure on the entire server, the Nether Palace. And let's just say my first attempt didn't go as planned. Alright. But after making my way back, my plan was finally in motion. With a little bit of the structure's loot collected, I went back home and proved to myself that I had a working plan.
Please. Go home, please. Soon. 2, 1, and home. Oh, I'm out.
Phew. Looking around my base, I realized I needed a little bit more protection just in case someone happened to run into it. So I got to work placing obsidian to completely fortify the base. But since the last time I saw a player was literally days ago, the boredom was starting to get to me.
Boom.
I honestly have no clue what I was doing, but I was making progress towards getting better gear.
We are getting stuff.
And with the levels I'd been collecting, I was able to sell some armor I'd made.
500,000 coins. Yep. Okay, it's time to prepare for just, you know, the world. I don't actually know. Time to head to, let's go to the stronghold this time.
Since my previous plan had already worked once, I decided to try again at the stronghold. This was the second deadliest structure on the entire server, but would also give me access to custom enchantments if I survived.
I hope that there's just nobody in here. Or this should just be smooth sailing.
After getting to a corner, I waited for the structure to refill with loot.
I need to save my invisibility, so I need to sit here until whatever time this place refills. Ooh. I saw him and I was like, oh gosh. And I tried to pot the invis, but then I accidentally got caught in this trap door. I'm lucky he didn't see me.
After waiting for long enough, the structure finally refilled with loot, but players were absolutely swarming the area.
They have it down to a science. How? They have it down to a freaking science. A cow spawner? What kind of baloney is this, bro? Please, please, please. Oh my god. I'm actually getting robbed. Where am I going? I need to get out now.
I only had a minute and 50 seconds left on my invisibility potion, so I had to get out before someone would find me.
Finally found it, holy crap. Now I need to get out of here as quick as possible. Oh my god, I'm literally I'm shaking every single time I hear that sound. Oh my gosh. Please. Please. Holy. Just as it ran out. Wow. Oh, the timing could not have been better. Wow, that was closer than I would have liked. Just wow. Oh my gosh.
With nothing to do other than go back to these structures and continue looting them, that's what I decided to do. But let's just say that my next couple attempts didn't go as well as my first two.
Congrats. You killed someone with nothing. Nah, it's just annoying.
And with each death, I decided to re-gear and go back to another structure.
Oh my gosh, what a perfect timing. Wow. No, that's everything gone again.
But every once in a while, I was able to get a bunch of good loot. Dude, this is pretty good.
No.
I should also mention that in between these runs, I decided to auction some gear that I had made.
Am I getting greedy by upping to 600?
Yeah, but
It's a price I'm willing to pay.
no! Ah. I was also able to sell a notch apple that I found for 3 million coins. I had moved back and forth between the stronghold, the nether palace, and my base many times now, and only now did I get a custom enchantment. And now the only thing left to do was to escape.
Please.
If I was able to successfully escape the structure with this custom enchantment, my time on the server would be forever changed. And after opening one more chest, I found another custom enchantment, and all I had to do was climb these stairs.
Oh my gosh.
And by some miracle, I had gotten one more, and I was now at the very end of the stronghold.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please. Please, I was actually just locked in. I didn't say anything. Oh my god, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please. This is insane. Please. Holy crap. Holy crap. Please. 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 Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Three. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Wow.
These 3 custom enchantments were my top priority now. Well, actually, I decided to auction one of them since I still had 2, and I could now bank 13 million coins whenever this one sold. And since I needed to get 3000 XP in order to unlock this custom enchantment, I got to work.
Oh wait, this is the strat.
And while making this custom enchantment, I also got to work on making backup sets of armor, which would be useful in the future.
That is 3 sets of armor complete. And an enchantment scroll. So this is worth 13 million. But I want to gamble. I want to gamble. Please, Unbroken Chain. That is 120 million. Please. Please. Timber. Oh my gosh.
Looking in the auction house, there wasn't a single one for sale.
Not a single one of them had.
No one cares about timber. Rather than getting an enchantment worth 150 million coins, I got timber, which helps you mine trees. Yeah, nobody wanted that.
I have timber on my axe now. It's just wonderful. I don't really. Doesn't matter to me. I don't really want to keep gambling. I want this again.
I think the server might be starting to show me a gambling problem because rather than banking the 13 million coins, I am determined to gamble with this enchant.
I need one more XP. Alright, dude. Boom. Do I gamble again and maybe get 120 million coins? Very unlikely. Or do I just try to keep this and sell it for, what, 13? I know what to do. Okay. That is pretty good.
Somehow this gambling had paid off and I had gotten a custom enchantment worth 40 million coins.
40 million? Damn. Okay, well, time to make a better axe because apparently I shouldn't have done that with my timber one. Boom. And then boom. 40 million right here. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Bum. Bum.
As you could tell, I was very happy about this. With no more custom enchants to get XP for, I had to go actually get the custom enchants at the stronghold. So I went over there and went back to doing my good old plan.
Dang it.
After dying once, I went back, and I'm just gonna show you the highlights of everything that happened during this time.
Holy crap.
No way!
Someone just happened to be there. There's no way that that dude can carry all of it, you know? Like,
With all the loot on the ground, I thought I could just go right back and get it. Turns out I couldn't.
how do they see me?
And even when I make it past the swarm of players, of course I run into a baby zombie.
I don't even know how they see me at this point. Like,
And apparently sometimes I can't even make it to the stronghold.
no, like that just.
Okay, I lied. I'm finally in the stronghold and nothing can go wrong. Never mind.
Dang it.
Okay, this time has to be different, right? No, it isn't. It's not.
How do they see that? Like, I'm just actually lost.
But maybe for once I would have a stroke of luck.
That arrow almost hit me. I didn't move out the way. Got very lucky.
I was finally back where I wanted to be, waiting for the structure to be refilled, when all of a sudden...
Oh my gosh, dude.
Luckily, the player hadn't seen me, and when the structure was refilled, I was in just the right spot.
Totem? Okay. Crap. Just one step at a time. Escape. Run. Just run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here now. Please. 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 One. Yes. 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 Let's go again.
Thankfully, I was able to make it out with another custom enchantment.
Oh, that was nerve-wracking.
Along with some of the materials in order to craft a new heart.
Boom.
Since I was only at 7.
That's another one. That's 2. I could be up to 9 right now if I wanted to be. I don't. But I'm there. I could be up to 10. I could buy one and be up to 10. But I will not do that.
While getting experience for the new custom enchantment, I continued my work on the extra gear sets until I was back at my dilemma.
Oh. Alright. 13 million or a gamble? Auto smelt. Ugh, what kind of a thing is that?
Once again, taking the gamble had screwed me over.
Now my pickaxe has auto smelt on it. Wonderful. I mean, that's 8 mil, but that's also less like fortune and stuff. Quarry. Yeah.
Although my luck with the custom enchant was pretty bleak, I did have a lot of extra gear sets that I could use whenever I wanted to. But until then, I decided to head back and try to get another custom enchantment, and my luck was actually really good for once. With the custom enchantment in hand, I quickly got out as soon as possible.
Let's go, let's go. Another one. The cow's going for sale. Dude, I'm actually just like, pretty stacked.
While continuing to get experience for my new custom enchantment, I continued to grow my empire of gear until I had a full double chest worth of it.
If you like completely forgot that this is a custom server with like, you know, these custom enchantments, I'm actually really stacked. But then sadly you remember that this is not a vanilla server and I'm actually still kind of broke. Nope. I didn't even mean to click it. Timber again? I didn't even mean to. I was going to, but...
While moving my gear into barrels, my custom enchantment that I had previously put on the auction house had finally sold and my balance was now up to 18 million.
Holy crap, my thing sold. I have 18 million. Yes! Wow.
Before the final event of the server began, I needed to go to the Nether Palace and get some more materials to craft another heart. Back in my base, I actually found a cannon lying around, which could be sold for 6 million coins. And then I decided to craft one more heart, putting me up to 10
Boom.
whenever I so choose to be.
That is 10 hearts right there. Oh, that'll get me to 10.
And by the time that sold, I was at 29 million coins and the server event was just hours away.
Alright, hear me out. I have 7 hearts. It's not really realistic for me to say I'm gonna win fights, you know. That's not realistic. But what is realistic is going in there and trying. Because I have 7 hearts. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, make any major accomplishments with these 7 hearts. But you know, there's no harm in trying.
I plan to use these 6 gear sets as 6 different lives where I could go into structures and try to fight people. I just, you know, I'm ready. I need to do something, you know?
Well, luckily I'm literally going here just to fight. Hello, good sir.
That is insanely quick.
How many hits did that take, dude? Okay. Next set of gear.
It seemed like having 7 hearts wouldn't really serve me well in fights, but I was still hoping that I could get lucky and find someone that I could kill. And this time at the caverns, I was gonna take a 2 versus 1.
These guys are actually bad. If I had more hearts. Oh, because I don't have Depth Strider. No, you piece of crap.
Stuck fighting this guy underwater, I knew I was better than him, but the lack of gear that I had would make this fight extremely difficult. On top of this, he had an enchantment on his boots called Depth Strider, which allowed him to swim considerably faster than I could.
If I had Depth Strider, this guy would be cooked. Gosh, if my armor had anything else on it. Yeah, if my armor had any other enchant on it, I'd be fine. I don't have absorption or regen right now. Or a shield, apparently.
With only 2 golden apples left and no shield, I was forced to stay on the land to fight this guy.
There's a chance that I break your armor quicker than... I take back that chance. There's a chance. I don't know what there's a chance of, but there's a chance. No, if that keeps happening, I'll be fine, I think. There you go. No, that was a rough one, because I had him too. I had him on the ropes.
Defeated after that narrow loss, I went back to the caverns, but that didn't really last too long.
Oh my gosh! That was a jump scare.
After dying twice at the caverns, I decided to head to the Lost Pyramid. But little did I know just how much this trip would change everything. From what I could tell, this player also had custom enchantments on his armor and his weapons, making this fight extremely difficult for me.
He's got me gapping an awful lot. Oh, he gets strength from killing people, doesn't he? I hope you know, buddy, I'm at 7 hearts. Oh, dropped! Oh my gosh, dude! What a play! Oh, yes! Endurance. Dude, he was set, bro. Let's go. Let's go, dude! That's a win! That is a win! Oh, it was good. Whew. I'm gonna deposit everything because my oh my, is this a good set of stuff, if you know what I mean. Just like, the fact that I got all this is insane.
All of the guys' gear had insane custom enchantments on it, and I was also able to make another heart. This would put me up to 12 hearts whenever I wanted to be. And then I waited in my base for a little bit to cool down. Nepal used Discord to elect a prime minister? Bro, I use Discord. Let me think. I am putting I'm basically putting away 2 sets. I'm like not using 2 sets. Okay, if I don't do anything, if I wait it out, then I have 2 sets that I could have used, but 1 heart. Okay, I think there's an obvious answer to my dilemma here. Although I wanted to play it safe and wait in my base, I decided to go explore again and see if I could get some more hearts. Alright. I got a heart from it. What was his loot, dude? Thank you, good sir. Can't I just kill someone that has, like, I don't know, competent gear? That small fight actually gave me 2 separate hearts. One for the invisible guy I killed, and one for the other one. And my rampage didn't stop there. I want blood, bro. Come on. Fight me. I want blood. It turns out that this guy decided that he was an Olympic track star and wanted to run across the entire pyramid for the next 10 minutes. I still don't know why he did this, and it might have been one of the most annoying fights I have had on this server. Or what is he doing? Is he just stalling? Because if he's stalling, I'm just gonna run.
1 speed left. That's not good for me. You don't like strength or something? I lost him. I don't even know where you went, bro.
After heading back with all my new loot, it was time I used my extra hearts.
Okay, I'm at 11 hearts. I would have to die 4 more times. I don't even have 4 more gear sets. So if I just use all these hearts, I'll be at 15 hearts. And then, if I die, I would lose a heart anyway. So, bomb goes away. Oh my gosh, look at me. Look at me, I got 15 hearts. Oh, let's go.
Wanting to continue my kill streak, I now traveled back to the Lost Pyramid with 15 hearts. What is that? What is that?
What do you have, a fishing rod? I hate custom enchantments, bro. They ruined this game. Oh my gosh. What a fight.
Hurling into this chest wall was the biggest mistake I'd made, and I was now falling into a trap. And since this entire chunk was claimed, I couldn't escape. Luckily, it wasn't actually a fully functional trap, and I was able to escape.
What is this hellhole? That was,
almost really bad, actually.
I'd like to point out that that thing is very smart, but it's also horrible. Really? I spawn on that?
Not wanting to deal with the many players at the Lost Pyramid, I traveled to the Sand Village, and turns out I got very, very lucky.
Dude, yo. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Freedom.
Just before the final event of the server, I decided to head to the jungle chamber, but this could just be my biggest mistake.
Please be a free heart. This is definitely a free heart. Was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Indeed it was! Indeed it was! Oh, when the wind bursts. That's good. The wind bursts are good. Leave me alone, zombie. I'm actively on the hunt.
At the time, I didn't know it, but I was actually about to be face to face with a full netherite player and his friends.
Wait, why does this seem like a bad idea all of a sudden? Why does this really seem like a bad idea all of a sudden? Yeah, that seems like a bad idea all of a sudden. There's no way they see me up in a random tree, right? How the frick do you know that? Odds of that are crazy, might I add.
After escaping the jungle chamber, it was now almost time for the final event of Lifesteal. And once my claim chest was destroyed, I knew it was time.
Is that my claim chest gone? It is.
Before going out into the actual
Wait.
world, I decided to AFK in a box for just a little bit of time to recuperate my
I gotta eat
thoughts.
a pizza before I can survive this.
How do I get out of this?
Wait, I went the wrong way. Mmm. This is some good pizza. I feel like the world border is probably pretty close.
So I should really get out of here.
Alright. Goodbye, base.
Deathban is enabled, so I have one chance. I don't want to RTP anywhere because I'm just gonna die. So let's just go out of here and start traveling towards the just start traveling, I guess. I don't know. Ow. Alright, we're 875 people, 873 people. It's gonna be a long journey, I guess. I don't know. A base. Frog. Hello, frog. Could you point me in the direction of the nearest player? Straight ahead. Why, thank you.
After running for about 20 minutes, I might have been going a little bit crazy.
Frogs! Can you continue pointing me in the direction of the nearest player? Yes? Go ahead, point. Point somewhere, gentlemen, please. I would like to find the nearest player. That away. Why, thank you. Frog. Point me in the direction of the nearest player. This way. Right away. Shard 8. How do you know what shard you're in?
In the chat, the admins were talking about everyone fighting in Shard 18. But I had no clue where Shard 18 was.
6K, 6K. I've been going the wrong way.
That was until someone in the chat mentioned it was at 6K, 6K, which was 30 minutes back where I came from. Now, I didn't want to walk for another 30 minutes back to where I just came from, so the random teleport command sounded a lot better.
Yeah, screw it. I'm RTPing. I better be closer.
Now, while eating my slice of pizza, I had no clue what I had just done, and there's nothing I could do but wait.
What? There's no way.
Using the RTP command had put me outside of the border, and there was nothing I could do to get back.
There's no way. There's no way. Wow. Just like that, it's over.
That was the stupidest thing ever.